The prophet says your old photo holds a clue. The face behind. Do not look away. Do not let your thumb move to the next video. This is not the algorithm showing you something random to pass the time. This is a divine appointment that has been scheduled for you since the year you were born. You have felt a strange pressure in your chest all morning, haven't you? A feeling like something is about to break, like the air in your room is too heavy. That is not anxiety. That is the atmosphere shifting because a truth that has been buried in a shoebox, in a drawer, or in a dusty album for years is about to be revealed to you. There is a photograph. It is not on your phone. It is not in the cloud. It is a physical thing, printed on paper that is starting to yellow at the edges. You haven't looked at it closely in a very long time. In fact, you might have forgotten it exists. But the Spirit is showing me a specific image. It is from a time when you were younger, perhaps a child or a teenager. You are smiling in the picture, or maybe you are just looking at the camera with those big, innocent eyes that didn't yet know how hard the world could be. But the message today is not about you. It is about what, and who, is behind you in that frame. The prophet says your old photo holds a clue. The face behind you, that is the key. Listen to me closely. You have always felt like the different one in your family, haven't you? You love them, yes. But there is a distance. When you are at family gatherings, you feel like an actor playing a role. You sit at the table, you laugh at the jokes, but inside, you feel like a visitor from another planet. You look at your siblings or your cousins, and they seem to fit so easily into this life. They are content with things that make you feel suffocated. You have often wondered, why am I like this? Why do I want more? Why do I feel things so deeply when everyone else just moves on? That feeling is not a mistake. It is a symptom of your separation. You were set apart. And the proof is in that photograph. God is showing me a glimpse of this picture right now. In the background, over your shoulder, or perhaps standing in the distance near a door or a window, there is a face. It might be blurry. It might be shadowed. It might be someone you know, a relative who has passed on, or a neighbor you haven't thought of in decades. Or, it might be a stranger who just happened to be there. But there are no accidents in the kingdom. That face was captured in that moment for a reason. While everyone else was looking at the camera, that face was looking at you. This is the revelation that will change your next 24 hours. The person in the background represents a spiritual assignment. For years, you have felt like for every 2 steps you take forward, you get knocked back 3 steps. You save money, and the car breaks down. You finally feel happy in a relationship, and a misunderstanding tears it apart. You start to feel confident, and a wave of inexplicable sadness hits you out of nowhere. You have called it bad luck. You have called it life. I am here to tell you it is neither. It is the gaze of the watcher. That face in the photo represents a spirit of monitoring that attached itself to you at a young age. It saw your light. It saw that you were the one who would break the generational curses in your bloodline. It saw that you were the one who would build wealth where there was only poverty, who would bring peace where there was only chaos. And because it saw your future, it decided to limit your present. It has been watching you, tracking your progress, and whispering doubts into your ear every time you get close to a breakthrough. Think back. Think back to a time when you were happy, truly happy, as a child. And then, suddenly, a fear came over you. A fear that it wouldn't last. A fear that you didn't deserve it. That was the moment the assignment began. But listen to the sound of my voice. The timeline for this assignment is expiring. The universe does not allow a lie to live forever. The reason you are hearing this message right now, at this exact hour, is because the contract that was written against your potential is being shredded in the spiritual realm. This is urgent. Do not wait until tomorrow to understand this. The energy is moving right now. Between now and the time the sun goes down today, a shift is happening. You have felt it, haven't you? A ringing in your ear? A sudden flush of heat? Or maybe just a sudden, overwhelming desire to clean your house, to throw things away, to clear the clutter. That is your spirit preparing for the release. The face behind you in that photo, it holds the secret to what was stolen. If that person in the background is frowning, it means your joy was targeted. If they are looking away, it means your opportunities were diverted. But if they are looking right at you, oh, my child, listen to me. If the face in the background is looking right at the back of your head, it means they were binding your mind. This is why you struggle with overthinking. This is why you have brilliant ideas at 3 a.m. but talk yourself out of them by 8 a.m. This is why you feel a brain fog whenever you try to focus on your dreams. It wasn't you. It was the influence of the watcher. But today, the mirror cracks. You are going to find a photo. You don't need to tear your house apart right this second, but your spirit knows which one it is. It popped into your head when I first started speaking. Trust that instinct. That is your intuition waking up from its coma. When you find that photo, you are not going to look at yourself. You are going to look at the background. You are going to find the anomaly. And when you see it, you are going to realize that you have been fighting a battle you couldn't see. But the battle is already won. Here is what the enemy did not count on. They thought that by hiding in the background, they would remain undetected. They thought that if they stayed in the shadows of your old memories, they could control your future from the dark. But light has entered the room. By clicking on this video, you have turned on the spiritual floodlights. You have exposed the spy. And now, the repayment begins. For every year you spent in confusion, you are owed a year of clarity. For every dollar that was drained from your pockets by unexpected emergencies, $7 are returning to you from unexpected sources. For every relationship that was poisoned by whispers and lies, a true, divine connection is being sent to heal your heart. This is not a metaphor. This is a transaction. The universe is balancing the books. The face in the photo thought it was a captor, but God is turning it into a captive. The energy that was used to hold you back is now being reversed to catapult you forward. Think of a bow and arrow. The further back the string is pulled, the farther the arrow flies. You have been pulled back, my child. You have been pulled back by tension, by stress, by delay, by disappointment. You felt like you were retreating. But you were just being loaded. And today? Today the finger releases the string. You are about to fly. But you must be ready. The speed at which this is going to happen will frighten you if you are not prepared. When the dam breaks, the water doesn't trickle, it rushes. You are going to receive a notification. It might be a text, an email, or a letter. It will be about a situation you thought was dead. A job you didn't get. A loan that was denied. A person who walked away. They are going to circle back. The no is turning into a yes because the influence that whispered no to them has been silenced. Do not be afraid of the face in the photo. It has no power over you anymore. It is just a relic. A piece of paper. The chain is broken. I speak to the spirit of the delay right now. I command it to loose its hold on your mind. I command the fog to lift. I speak clarity into your decisions. I speak boldness into your actions. The person you were in that photo was innocent, yes, but the person you are now is a warrior. You have survived 100% of your bad days. You have walked through fire and you do not smell like smoke. You are the one your ancestors prayed for. Do you understand? You are the answer to a prayer that was prayed before you were even born. The face in the background, maybe it was a relative who didn't understand you. Maybe it was someone who was jealous of your light even when you were small. It doesn't matter who it was. What matters is that their time is up. The clock has struck zero on their influence. You are standing on the edge of a new territory. But you cannot take the old baggage with you. You have to let go of the narrative that you are unlucky. You have to stop saying, "Why does this always happen to me?" and start saying, "Look at what is happening for me." The shift is mental before it is physical. In the next 3 hours, you will see a sign. It will be small at first. A number repeating. A song on the radio that you haven't heard since that era of the photo. A bird landing near you and not flying away. These are not coincidences. These are the universe winking at you, confirming that the message has been received and the download is complete. Pause deeply here. Breathe. Let the silence sit for a moment. There is someone specifically watching this who has an old photo album in a closet in the hallway. Not the bedroom, the hallway. You have been avoiding cleaning that closet. There is a heaviness there. Go to it. Not now, but when this video ends. There is a picture in there of a birthday party. There are balloons in the background. Look at the space between the balloons. There is a shadow there. That is what I am talking about. That shadow represents the hidden debt that is being cancelled today. And to the one who has the photo in a digital frame that cycles through, pause it when you see the one at the beach. The figure standing by the water line. You always thought it was a stranger. Look closer. The posture. The stance. It is familiar, isn't it? The veil is lifting. The charade is over. You are entering a season of uncover and recover. God is uncovering the hidden traps and you are recovering the lost spoils. The person you see in the mirror today is not the same person who woke up this morning. Something has changed in your eyes. There is a fire there now. A recognition. You know who you are. And more importantly, you know who you are not. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are not a prisoner of your past. You are the architect of your future, and the blueprint has just been handed back to you. The face behind you is fading. Your face is coming into focus. The spotlight is yours. Pattern interrupt sequence begins. Wait. Stop everything. Pause this video if you have to. Do not just keep listening passively. What I just told you, it is true, but it is incomplete. The Spirit just stopped me. There is a heavy static in the air, a disruption. I was showing you the face in the background as an enemy, as a blocker. But I am being corrected right now, in real time. This is rare. This is dangerous if you miss it. There is a deeper truth. A truth that only the remnant, the few of you who have watched this far, are meant to handle. The rest have clicked away. They were not ready. They wanted a quick fix. But you are still here. That means you are strong enough for the secret within the secret. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. Turn your palms up. Look at the lines etched into your skin. They tell a story of struggle, yes. They show the hard work, the anxiety, the clenched fists of frustration. But look at the center of your palm. There is a depression there, a cup. Your hands were shaped to hold water, to hold grain, to hold gold. They were shaped to receive. The revelation about the photo was a test. I needed to see if you were willing to look back. But now that you are here, the Spirit says, look closer. The face in the background of that photo, the one I said was watching you. I need you to listen with your spirit, not your ears. They are not looking at you. I see it clearly now. The angle was deceptive. They are looking past you. They are staring intensely at something you were holding, or something that was sitting near you. A toy? A book? A box? No. It's something on the ground. A specific spot. The face behind wasn't a spirit of monitoring. It was a spirit of guardianship. They weren't blocking you. They were guarding a deposit that was placed near you, waiting for you to be old enough to find it. Oh, my goodness. This changes everything. The injustice you felt? The bad luck? It wasn't an attack. It was a protection mechanism. The universe was keeping you in a holding pattern, keeping you frustrated, so that you wouldn't walk into your destiny too early and destroy it. You weren't ready then. You wouldn't have known how to handle the power. If you had received the wealth 5 years ago, it would have ruined you. If you had met that partner 10 years ago, you would have hurt them. The blockage was a shield. But the shield is dropping now. The guardian in the photo is not scowling, they are waiting. They are looking at the location of your treasure. The new urgency is this: the guardian has been holding this door shut for your safety, but the time of safety is over. The time of war is here. The enemy, the real enemy, has realized that the shield is coming down. They know that the lock on your blessing is unlocking tonight. You have until sunrise tomorrow. The transition period is extremely short. The guardian is stepping aside. The vault is opening. But if you do not step in and claim what has been guarded for you, the thieves will come. The thieves are doubt, fear, and distraction. You must act on this new knowledge. The photo is not a crime scene. It is a treasure map. What is near you in that photo? Is there a tree? A house? A car? The guardian is looking at the source of your abundance. If they are looking at a house, your blessing is in real estate or property. If they are looking at a car, your blessing is in travel or movement. If they are looking at a book or a paper, your blessing is in your knowledge, your story, your words. You thought you were being rejected. You were being prepared. You thought you were ignored. You were being hidden. Hidden for this moment. The secret within the secret is this: you don't just have a blockage to remove. You have an inheritance to collect. And it is massive. It has been accumulating interest for every year you were in the wilderness. Now, we move with precision. The stakes are higher. This isn't just about feeling better. This is about taking command of your resources. The timeline is set. By the time the markets open on Monday morning, or by the time the sun hits its peak tomorrow, you need to have shifted your alignment. Prophetic Signs, Section C. Because you have received this secret, that the blockage was actually a shield, you are now authorized to see the signs of the release. Watch carefully. In the next few hours, the universe is going to confirm this message to you with 3 undeniable signals. Sign number 1, the glitch. You will see technology act strangely around you. A light will flicker. Your phone screen will freeze for a second. A video will skip. Do not get annoyed. This is the electromagnetic field of your aura expanding. Your energy is becoming too big for the devices around you. It is a sign of power. When it happens, smile and say, I am the source. Sign number 2, the number 8. You are going to see the number 8, or perhaps 88 or 888. On a license plate, a receipt, a clock, 808. The number 8 is the number of new beginnings, but it is also the symbol of infinity turned upright. It means the loop of failure try-fail is breaking and becoming a straight line of ascent. Sign number 3, the sudden peace. This is the most important one. In the middle of chaos, maybe a loud noise outside, or a stressful thought, you will suddenly feel a blanket of absolute silence fall over your mind. It will be strange. It will feel like the world stopped. That is the guardian stepping aside. That is the vault door creaking open. When you see these signs, you must activate the claim. You cannot just watch. You must participate. The guardian in the photo was looking at your hands. Then your hands are the tool. Was the guardian looking at your feet? Then your location is the tool. You have the map now. I want you to do something powerful. A simple act to solidify this truth. I want you to go to a mirror. Not a metaphorical one, a real one. Look at yourself. Look at your own eyes. And imagine that face from the photo is standing behind you, but this time, imagine them nodding. Imagine them handing you a key. Say this out loud, I accept the inheritance. I release the struggle. The waiting room is closed. Feel the chills on your arms. That is the truth resonating in your blood. The Grand Restoration, Section D. Now we approach the climax. The Grand Restoration. This is where the rubber meets the road. Because you know the guardian was protecting you, you no longer have to fear the future. You know that everything that happened, the heartbreak, the job loss, the loneliness, was just the guardian keeping you safe until you were ready for the crown. And here is the crown. I see a financial restoration that defies logic. I am not talking about finding a $10 bill on the street. I am talking about system error, kind of favor. A debt that is suddenly wiped because of a clerical error. A refund check from 5 years ago arriving in the mail. A job offer that pays double what you are asking. Let me tell you about Sarah from Ohio. She watched a video just like this one. She felt the same skepticism you might be feeling. How can a video know my life, she thought. But she had an old photo of her grandmother's porch. In the background, there was a man, her late uncle, looking down at the garden. She always felt that uncle didn't like her. But after hearing the message, she realized he was looking at the ground. She went to that old house, which was being sold. She dug in the spot where he was looking, just to plant a flower as a ritual. She found a metal box. Inside were bonds purchased in 1990, intended for her education but lost to time. The value had grown enough to pay off her entire mortgage. Do you understand? The clue was in the photo. The blessing was in the ground. The timing was now. It is your turn. Your garden might be an old notebook full of business ideas. Your metal box might be a conversation you need to have with a specific person. The universe is not subtle right now. It is shouting. You are about to be vindicated. Everyone who doubted you, everyone who whispered that you were crazy or unstable or too much, they are about to see you ascend. And they won't be able to stop it because the guardian has opened the gate. This is the end of the script for your old life. The credits are rolling on the Victim movie. The Victor movie starts in 5, 4, 3. You need to seal this. You need to lock this new timeline in before the enemy tries to talk you out of it. Type, "The source is mine," in the comments. Do not just think it. Typing it is a physical act. It is you writing your signature on the divine contract. The source is mine. Let the algorithm see it. Let the universe see it. Let the guardian see it. And you must share this. You cannot keep this energy stagnant. If you hoard the light, it dims. If you spread the light, it grows. Send this to one person, just one, who you know feels like the black sheep of their family. You know exactly who I mean. Their name just popped into your head. Amen.